Welcome to Philippine-Canadian Enquire's Daily News Roundup, brought to you by CanadianEnquirer.net, your only Filipino-Canadian daily news portal. I'm Rowan Echo, and here are stories making headlines today. Trouble imminent if government won't address Mindanao issue, Duterte says. President Rodrigo Duterte said that he is certain the trouble will arise if the Philippine government would not deal with the historical injustice committed against the people of Mindanao. On Tuesday evening, during the second Philippine Construction Congress in the Philippine International Convention Center, the chief executive said, quote, "I don't know if it's a war, but I am sure as the sun will rise in the east, there will be trouble," unquote. Duterte said that if this happens, expect the armed groups, including terrorists like ISIS, to create problems there. Moreover, Duterte stressed that not doing so will create a gap in Mindanao. Quote, "It's there, either we will have the fissure, because if you don't give them even the barest minimum, there will be trouble in Mindanao," unquote, he said. Duterte vows to not allow cops, soldiers to be jailed. Believing that cops would not kill anyone for no reason at all, President Rodrigo Duterte said he would never allow police officers and members of the military to go behind bars just because they are mistakenly charged for committing extrajudicial killings. In an anti-campaign summit in Pasay City, Duterte said, quote, "For those really good in our society, they always had my protection, including the police, military. As long as they work, I would never allow them to go to jail just because there was an error of judgment," unquote. Quote, "What fool would kill someone for no reason at all unless the policeman is drunk? You fool, why would I allow them to be jailed? I won't allow it even if we quarrel with each other," unquote, he added. The president's remarks came after newswire agency Reuters released a report on the alleged execution of 3 drug suspects by Manila policemen. However, he did not mention this incident in his speech. North Korea launches intercontinental ballistic missile in possibly its longest range test yet. After 2.5 months of relative peace, North Korea launched its most powerful weapon yet early Wednesday, a presumed intercontinental ballistic missile that could put Washington and the entire eastern U.S. seaboard within range. Resuming its torrid testing pace in pursuit of its goal of a viable arsenal of nuclear-tipped missiles that can hit the U.S. mainland had been widely expected, but the apparent power and suddenness of the new test still jolted the Korean peninsula and Washington. The launch at 3:17 a.m. local time and midday in the U.S. Capitol indicated an effort to perfect the element of surprise and to obtain maximum attention in the United States. The firing is a clear message of defiance aimed at the Trump administration, which should just restore the North to a U.S. list of terror sponsors. It also ruins nascent diplomatic efforts, raises fears of war or a preemptive U.S. strike, and casts a deeper shadow over the security of the Winter Olympics early next year in South Korea. That wraps up our news here on PZI Daily News Roundup. Thank you for joining us. For more news stories, visit our website at www.CanadianEnquirer.net.